This ancient city is the epicenter of an uprising by the people of this country who say now is the time for a new Egypt. And when the man many believe represents the old Egypt finally spoke to the people today, it only stoked the fires of rage and resentment.
We're staying here for 1 week, 2 weeks, 1 month, 1 year. We won't leave.
لمصر وشعبها.
Tonight on state television, President Hosni Mubarak announced he will not seek re-election, effectively ending his 30-year rule of Egypt. In a defiant address to the nation, he said he wanted to restore stability and help with a peaceful transition of power. He's also asking Parliament to speed up the elections, now scheduled for September. His message watched by a massive crowd in Cairo's Liberation Square.
It's not enough. He should take it all the way. He has to get out of here.
We really need this transitional phase, because if he left us today, what will we do tomorrow? We don't have food, we don't have anything.
The atmosphere here is like a turbocharged street festival, a somewhat raucous display of civilized disobedience. And even though the government has shut down the subway, commuter trains, and the internet, that has not stopped hundreds of thousands of people from pouring into the heart of Cairo.
We are not terrorists, we are civilized. We never spoke before because we never had a chance to speak what we really believe.
There will be another president take this country. We will say no for war between Egypt and Israel.
President Mubarak survived multiple assassination attempts, but it appears tonight a relatively peaceful uprising that had been simmering for decades was his political undoing. And as unrest continues to spread across the Arab world, a major shakeup in Jordan, just 300 miles from Cairo. King Abdullah II fired his nation's government and appointed a new prime minister who will select a new cabinet. The preemptive move, a response to large protests in the streets of another moderate Arab nation. In Cairo, a mass exodus of foreigners, including thousands of Americans, anxious to leave the country, ending up in airports from Athens to Frankfurt.
It was chaos and very unpleasant.
But that didn't stop some Egyptian nationals like Karim, a financial planner who lives in Switzerland, from coming to Cairo to take part in the most historic moment Egypt has seen in his lifetime.
There is no change without a cost with it. That's the cost that we're paying right now, but I would rather that we start reform as of today than just wait for another 30 years to get a new president.